Here's a fully rewritten and expanded version of your video description/intro script. It flows as one seamless, engaging block of natural spoken-style text. No headings, no bullet points, with added hooks, more emotional pull, and extra build-up to draw viewers in deeper, while keeping the core energy of HOA drama, slow burn revenge, and satisfying justice. Perfect for reading aloud in a video voiceover or pasting as the full YouTube description. Today's story is one of those HOA nightmares that starts off feeling like just another petty neighborhood squabble. But before you know it, it's exploded into the kind of full-scale criminal takedown that makes you want to stand up and cheer. Imagine a hard-working family rancher, third generation, land in the family since the 1950s, who's already grieving his late wife, raising teenage daughters, and barely keeping the bills paid as an electrical contractor. Then this powerhouse HOA president rolls in, ex-city planner, luxury home obsessed, perfectly coiffed, driving a silver Escalade, and armed with an endless supply of obscure rules, Denver lawyers, and a personal vendetta against anything that smells like actual farm country. She starts small, noise complaints about roosters doing what roosters do at dawn, ancient setback violations nobody's enforced in decades, daily fines that drain his bank account and force him to build ugly barriers just to keep breathing on his own property. His daughters watch their college fund vanish in legal fees while classmates start calling their dad the garbage man. His business takes hit after hit from anonymous bad reviews and whispered rumors. He's staring down bankruptcy, losing half his inheritance, and wondering how to protect his girl's future when the HOA queen knocks on his door with what sounds like a lifeline. "We need temporary storage for renovation materials and household items from all these luxury remodels," she says. "We'll pay you $800 a month to lease 5 acres. It's just furniture, appliances, construction stuff, totally legit." Desperate, he signs the contract, thinking he's saving the ranch that's been his family's legacy for 70 years. Big mistake. Within weeks, the containers start arriving. First one, then 6, then 15 rusted shipping units parked across his best pasture like an invading army. They're not normal storage boxes either. They've got ventilation systems, electrical hookups, climate controls humming 24/7. Midnight deliveries with no eye contact. Workers in hazmat suits unloading drums marked with biohazard, corrosive, and toxic symbols. His electric bill doubles because someone illegally tapped into his power feed. He's literally paying to run their secret operation. Security fences go up, razor wire, authorized personnel only signs, armed patrols treating him like the trespasser on his own land. Fines pile up if he even walks near their area. His kids get bullied at school. CPS shows up with anonymous complaints about unsafe conditions. His business dries up. Bribery offers roll in $100,000 cash to shut up and move, then $200,000 plus college for the girls if he relocates out of state. Through it all, he stays eerily quiet. No yelling, no lawsuits in corrupt local courts. Instead, this former military guy with 20 years as an electrician starts building something far more dangerous. Ironclad evidence. Hidden trail cams in birdhouses and fence posts. Motion sensors. Wireless feeds to his basement server. Notebooks filled with license plates, delivery times, audio of panicked phone calls. Soil tests, forged EPA certificates, cross-reference truck records tying everything to her husband's demolition company that charges clients tens of thousands for proper hazardous waste disposal, except none of it ever gets disposed of properly. It all ends up dumped on his ranch for free while they pocket the cash. Millions in environmental fraud. A cousin in the state environmental agency tipping her off about inspections. A full-blown criminal enterprise hiding behind HOA community standards. Then one massive September thunderstorm does what no lawyer could. Tears open a container and spills asbestos, lead paint chips, industrial solvents, and toxic sludge across acres of his grandfather's pristine pasture in a rainbow of poison. She scrambles in the rain at 3 a.m. in designer gear, screaming at workers to hide it before sunrise. He's there in the dark with night vision, capturing every second. That's when he takes 18 months of footage, bank records, audio, permits, contamination tests, everything, and hands it straight to federal EPA criminal investigators who don't care about small-town connections. The climax. Her big Labor Day community celebration on his property, with county commissioners, state officials, media, real estate investors all invited to tour her successful partnership. Federal agents pose as guests. When she tries to frame him with planted evidence and arrest him in front of everyone, the trap flips. Agents step forward, bolt cutters snap the locks. Containers are open live on camera, toxic fumes pour out, evidence tags flutter in the breeze. Her meltdown is glorious, shrill denials, finger-pointing, he signed a contract, while her own recorded voice plays over speakers directing the illegal dumping. Handcuffs click, assets seized, mansion, Escalade, husband's company, offshore accounts. Over $12 million forfeited to clean up the mess and compensate victims. She gets 8 years federal prison. Her husband 12. The corrupt inspector 3. He gets a $2 million whistleblower reward. Turns the contaminated land into a solar-powered environmental education center. Starts scholarships in his wife's memory. And watches the community finally heal. If you love stories where patience beats arrogance, where quiet documentation defeats loud corruption, where the little guy turns the tables with cold, hard evidence and walks away with justice served on a silver platter, this one's going to give you chills and a huge grin. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more weekly drops of chaotic HOA wars, epic Karen takedowns, malicious compliance masterclasses, and revenge that feels earned. Speech balloon comment right now. If someone turned your family land into their criminal dumping ground and tried to run you off with fines, lawyers, and bribes, would you sign and stay quiet, fight back loud and early, or play the long game like Ezra and wait for the perfect strike? Warning, quick reminder. Like all stories on this channel, this is a fictionalized narrative inspired by real-life HOA themes, environmental issues, and revenge tropes, created purely for entertainment. It doesn't depict any actual events, real people, names, or specific places. Any similarities are completely coincidental. This version is longer and more immersive, great for hooking viewers in the first 30 seconds and boosting watch time, but still conversational and hype-building. If you want it trimmed back, made even more dramatic, or adjusted for a specific platform length, just say, "Smiling face with horns."